Okay, I'm ready to put the dimensions down. A couple things I want to do. Make sure that my annotative scale is set to 1/8. That way the text will be the right size. And I'm going to also turn off my grid. I think it'll be easier to see what's going on. All right, my current layer is GDIM. I'm going to make some guidelines. Here we go. I'm going to pull this across and this across. And now I'll start to draw some rectangles from corner to corner. And I'll offset them 36 inches. I don't need this one, so I'm going to erase it. I don't need these guidelines. I'll erase them. All my dimensions will be on top of these two lines. All right, first dimension will be the overall width of the house. So I go to my linear tool and I click on the farthest corners and I pull my string up to this line right here. Okay, do the same thing on the left side. Click here, click all the way down to the far corner of the house, click there. Okay, I'm done with my overall, so I can erase that. Now I'll start working on all of these changes in shape of the building. So we'll go to linear, click here, place here. Now, if you followed the rules of the grid with that 5.5 inch and 2.5 inch offset, these should end up as whole numbers. If you're getting fractions, instead of 15.7, it says 15.7.5, something like that. It means that there's maybe some inaccuracy in your plan, or that you didn't follow the grid. I'm just going around, snapping at these corners and placing the dimensions. It would be helpful if you had the perpendicular tool on. Makes it easier to place them. You may notice sometimes that a dimension gets placed over on the side. You should be able to pull it in by clicking on a dimension and playing around with the grip, stretching it. Linear. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, I've got the one side and the top done. Now I need to do the bottom. Okay, and I'm just pressing enter so I don't have to go back up and click on linear. Now we'll do this vertical side. That's it. I'm done with that screen, so I can erase it. So if you were actually preparing a set of drawings for a builder, you would put a lot more dimensions, kind of like that sample that I showed you. You would locate the centers of windows, you would locate centers of fixtures, centers of doors, location of all the interior walls. The idea is just to kind of get familiar with this process of adding dimension strings and working with dimension styles. So this will be fine for our purposes.